Hey everybody, that time again for another video, and yeah, today we're just gonna hang out and do some vlogging. So yeah, I did actually pick up a new title for the collection. Let me put this down here and I'll show you what I got. So yeah, it's nothing too exciting or too crazy, but I decided to pick up Barney's hide and seek game on Sega Genesis, and mainly because one, it was cheap, and I'm sure this is not a high priority game for people to get for their collection, but since I had this as a kid and I'm trying to grow back our collection that we had when we were kids and in the 90s with the Sega Genesis, I decided to pick this up, and it is complete in box. I got the manual and the cartridge in here. And then, yeah, the manual appears to be in really decent condition considering how old this is. You can see there's like no bends or anything in here, which is really super nice. And then it also still has this in here as well, which is kind of cool. So yeah, there's that. Give me just a moment here. And then here is the cartridge. The cartridge looks like it's like barely been used. So yeah, that's cool. Pretty dope. And yeah, now I have another Sega Genesis title for my Sega Genesis collection, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. Hang on. So here it is. This is the Sega Genesis collection so far, and I do intend on growing it all the way out here. So yeah, I do have quite a few titles on my wish list that I want to get for this collection. And as I said, I am working on getting back what we used to have when we were kids. And yeah, I know Mickey Mania is definitely high up there for me of the next games that I want to get for the Sega Genesis. But this is how it looks now. And I'm really happy with it so far. It's just been a pretty slow system to collect for because it just hasn't been high on my priority list as of late. I've mainly been focusing on like PS2 and especially my Nintendo Switch collection. And then when I go to Japan, I'll obviously be focusing on the 3DS, and then of course the DS import section, and maybe the PSP. There are a few PSP games that I want to get, like Boku no Natsuyasumi. I want to add that if it's not crazy expensive. Of course, I want to build my GBA collection as well, and these are all the titles that I got from the last trip to Japan in 2019. So yeah, that's just kind of what I've been working on in terms of the collection, and so far it's looking pretty good. But yeah, we'll just be hanging out here today, not really doing a whole lot. And then yeah, I guess I just wanted to show you all the packing progress that I've made so far. This is my carry-on suitcase, and that's the check-in bag or suitcase or whatever. But yeah, I do have some progress made so far, mostly just like clothes and things like that. That's my swimsuit, as we do plan on going swimming while we're over in Japan. And then of course I have the passport holder, and then I do plan on bringing this book from one of my friends who's learning English over there. And otherwise, yeah, so I still have quite a bit to do. And I will be working on my backpack later today. I'll be trying to get that mostly packed, I think. And then the other thing I've also been working on here is my coloring book. As you can see, this table is quite a mess. But yeah, I have like some of my camera equipment on here, stuff that I plan to pack and bring with me. And then I have my selfie stick over there that I use to get the wider angle shots. But yeah, I've been working on my coloring book, and I have noticed a few other errors in here. And I did update the PDF, so if you plan on ordering this, I would maybe wait until this weekend to make a purchase. And I'll let you guys know once the updated PDF has been approved. And I do apologize for the errors, and I'll show you one of the errors that I made. In this page here, I noticed that I forgot her line, the line underneath her eye. So if you have like a thin outliner, you can just add it yourself and then problem solved. But yeah, it's just a minor error, but I did fix it, and it should be all fixed and ready to go for the updated PDF, and that should be the final update as far as I'm aware. If you all notice any other mistakes, feel free to point them out and I'll update it. But for now, it should be complete and it should not need any more updating. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I'll have to order another copy to make sure everything looks good and ready to go. But yeah, these are some of the pages I've been working on as of late. I really like this one here, the introduction page, and I like this one here as well, this color theme, the cherry blossom theme I decided to go with here. I think she looks really cute. And then, yeah, I did work on, let's see, this one here, the forest fairy girl. She looks really cute. And then I also did this one here as well, a blue-haired angel with gold eyes. Pretty cool. And I believe that is all that I have worked on so far. And I'm currently working on the ribbon girl page as well, if I can find that. I think I did show it briefly here in this video. Yep, here she is. So yeah, I'm like maybe halfway done with her. So I've also been using like the back of this book to test out the colors before I apply it. Let's see if I can get it here with one hand. You can see here I've been using this blank sheet of paper to use as a test before I apply it. And yeah, this is just a Made in USA page on the back. But yeah, I've been working on this coloring book, and I'll definitely do like a full tour of this coloring book once it is all colored in. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much all that's been going on in terms of the coloring book. And yeah, like I said, hopefully the second version of the PDF that I uploaded should be the final one, and it shouldn't need any more updates. And I'll definitely let you guys know once the updated PDF has gone live, and then it should be available for purchase. Alright, so as you can see here, the coloring book does say out of print or limited availability, but not to worry. I should have more in stock coming this weekend, at least I hope so. I did make the changes today as of August 13th, so it should hopefully be live again within 72 hours, it says. And so maybe like around Saturday it'll be live again, but once it goes live, I'll definitely keep you guys posted on when this will be back up and available for purchase again. Again, I do apologize about the errors, but it should hopefully be good after this update. And yeah, so that is basically all I wanted to update you all on here, just to let you know that it is coming back in stock if you wanted to get one. But yeah, I do appreciate all of you who did purchase one. I did see some folks did purchase a few copies, and I really appreciate your support. It really means a lot to me. And like I said, I'll definitely let you guys know once this is back in stock. Alright, so this is what I have laid out here for stuff that I'll be packing away in my backpack. To start with here, I have my selfie stick. These are my 2 power banks that I'll be taking with me. This one I bought last time I went to Japan. So yeah, I got it for a pretty decent deal. And then yeah, these are just sort of the cameras and the accessories that I have with them. This is my Panasonic HTC SD80. This one I've had for a long time now, probably since like the early 2010s or so, and it still works fairly well considering how old it is. But this is basically my telephoto camcorder. It's got 42 times zoom on it, which is pretty sweet. And then yeah, these are all the DJI accessories that I'll be bringing with me. And yeah, I have this magnet mount, and then the tripod that came with the creator combo. And then of course I have this case here with some of my extra lenses, and then I have the wide angle lens on here, which will be going on that case, or it might just stay on here, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I have the microphone here as well, and I have a lens cloth cleaner in here. And then moving on over here, I'm bringing my GoPro as well. This is all the accessories that I'll be bringing with it. This is a waterproof camera case that I just recently got for like 10 bucks. And then, yeah, I have this backpack mount and the, I guess like the magnetic shirt mount or something. And then of course this case here as well. And then of course the GoPro itself. That's a GoPro Hero 7 that I typically use. Then I also have this dual setup here. And it's mainly for regular tripod mounts like this one. That can go on here, so like my phone can go on here, maybe one other camera like this guy here, or the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 can go on this guy as well for dual recording purposes. So yeah, or I can do this one instead of my phone. I haven't really decided which one I'll do, but that's sort of the setup that I have here, and I can set this up on here on this tripod, which is pretty cool. And I also have my sturdier tripod with me in the backpack, or in the suitcase already. Then I just have like some extra accessories in this little bag in here, like headphones and GoPro batteries. And then I have the battery charger for the GoPro over here as well. This is all going to go probably in my backpack. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stuff it all in there, and then I'll double check my list and make sure that I have everything all set and ready to go. And I'll probably take this case out of the box so it's not so heavy. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and stuff everything in here, and then I'll check in with y'all with the progress a bit later. Here's the GoPro waterproof case that I bought. I might actually just leave it in this bag to keep it protected. So I'll just put all the pieces in here. And I'm not too sure what this is, but I'll throw it in here just to be safe. So yeah, let's see. I guess I'll just leave it in the bag. And then I think what I will do is put it in my accessories bag, since it's kind of a smaller accessory. And it's got plenty of room in here to fit lots of things. And there you go. I think that is it. I'm gonna hold off on like this sort of item, and then like the camcorder, because I do need to charge this before I leave, but it will go in the backpack as well as the GoPro. I need to charge this probably as well. But yeah, I did take the waterproof case out of the box, so I can throw this away now. But otherwise, my backpack is mostly secured and ready to go. I also have this little pouch thingy here that I use to save like tickets, because they have some really cute like admission tickets that I like to save for scrapbooking and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna bring this with me. I brought it with me last time, and I'm just gonna leave it in this middle pouch here. Then I also have like wipes in here as well. And I know you can get wipes in Japan. You can probably get some cuter wipes over there. But yeah, I have that. And then I also have this guy right here that I bought the other day, and this is one of my favorite chocolate bars, so I'm going to take that with me. And then I have my wish list here full of all my video games that I plan on buying in Japan. I have a whole like checklist, and then I have this whole list back here full of 3DS titles that I want. So yeah, this is quite a hefty list. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get everything on that list, but it just depends on what all I can find and everything. But yeah, this is coming with me. That's gonna go right in here. And then I also have, of course, Tide to Go, not sponsored, but always want to carry one of these around. But yeah, that is it. I'm gonna put all this stuff back in here so I do not forget to bring it with me, especially this, so I can protect the really cute admission tickets. And I'll go ahead and zip that up. And I'll probably take this guy off just because he kind of adds some extra weight. And I'll probably put on like another cute little plush keychain while I'm over in Japan, and then I'll just put him back on once I get back home. But this is my cute little puffin from Iceland. I just think he's adorable. And yeah, so anyways, that is essentially how I like to pack my backpack for Japan. And that is, I think, gonna do it for now. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna be hanging out here, and I might do some other random stuff throughout the day. So yeah, as I always say, I'll press record if there is anything interesting that is gonna go on here in my condo. Alright, so I decided to come outside for a little bit, and I noticed that it is raining. You can see here on my balcony that it's a little wet. And I don't know if you can see the raindrops, but it's definitely raining outside. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but we haven't really had much rain these days. It's been pretty slow in that regard. You can hear the thunder in the background. So yeah, we haven't really had anything too insane since that thunderstorm that I vlogged about not too long ago. But yeah, this is probably the first one we've really had probably since then. Yeah, so it's been quite some time. So yeah guys, I think that's going to do it for today's video. I want to thank you all again for joining me today and just hanging out and enjoying some fun chill vibes here on the channel. That's what we do here. And yeah, I should hopefully be making at least 1 or 2 more videos before I leave for Japan, so definitely keep an eye out for those. And definitely hit the notification bell so that you're notified of when I do post a video. And yeah, I'll definitely be updating you all once again about my coloring book once it goes live again, and that way you guys can decide if you want to get one or not, or you can you know, just forward it to friends and let your friends and family, your cat, your dog, your coworker, anybody who you may know who would maybe like that sort of thing about it, and they can decide if they would like one or not. Yeah, so anything along that line does help the channel, and I do appreciate your support. It really means a lot to me. So anyways, yeah, that's it for today, and I think here is a good place to end because it's getting close to evening. I don't really have much else planned for the rest of today. Probably just gonna color more in my coloring book and maybe do some laundry, you know, nothing too exciting. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have planned, so I think here is a good place to end it. So yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll be seeing you all again very soon. Bye.